Not really, bring in the whole Air Force. Feels super weird making a video after just watching the second part of Shane Dawson's Jake Paul series, because he talks a lot about how do you have to have some kind of a personality disorder to make YouTube videos. Absolutely no comment. That's my roommate's dog. That's Moxie. Moxie! Go back to sleep. We have a video we need to make, but we also need to fix this. So 2 birds, 1 stone. What's up? I talked about this a little bit on my sister's blog, which you should read, because I'm currently still a guest writer there, and I will plug it in every single video. But I wrote about my hair. My hair. Oh god, it's still so wet. But I wrote about why I dyed it. Again, if you have been watching this channel or known me for a few years, you'll know that in, I think my sophomore year, I dyed the top part red because I still had kind of an undercut at that point. So the sides were brown, the top part was red, different shades of red because I never managed to buy the same dye twice because I'm a genius. And then that grew out, I cut that out, and then I tried to go silver my freshman year of college, and the silver fell out, is the terminology that they use, and I just was blonde. Not a lot of pictures exist of me at that time because I hated it. I wore a hat everywhere I went. I could not stand the shade of blonde I was. No offense to blondes, but it wasn't what I wanted. So to combat that, I went purple. And then I let that grow out, and I cut all that out, and I let my hair get nice and healthy again. And then I spent 6 hours in the salon. You heard that right, my dude. 6 actual hours in a salon. My mom brought my sister and I Arby's because we didn't really think about how long we were going to be there. And by the time we realized it, it was way too late. Kind of around midway through this process, right about when I was sitting with the foils in my hair and the bleach was starting to make my scalp itch like a mother, that's when I really started to question why I was doing this. Because why would I do this? It was expensive, it took a long time, my scalp itched for like a week from the bleach, and now I have to go through life with pink hair, and I didn't think hugely about the consequences of that until I was late to class like 3 times in a row. 3 different classes, I'll have you know. And when I walked in, it was, you know, I'm a spectacle. You know, I can't really slip in the back when freaking bubblegum bitch just walked in the door. But the question was answered, because when you're in the salon for 6 hours, people talk to you, because you're like, you've become an establishment within the salon. So other clients and other stylists were talking to me, asking me about it. And the one comment I got a whole lot was, oh, I wish I could do that. I wish I was brave enough to do that. Oh, I'm so jealous of you. And the only thought in my head was, you know, at the risk of sounding like Shia LaBeouf, just do it. But then I also realized not everyone's in a position where they can do this. You know, my sister, for example, I was teasing her that she should dye her hair, because she was getting her hair done at the same time, except she was getting, you know, nice reddish lowlights. And I was like, why stop there? Why not just go pink? But she has, you know, a professional job. She's a software consultant. You know, she's expected to look much more professional than a filmmaker. You know, I'm going to work in a few hours in overalls, a Salvador Dali t-shirt, and probably Converse, to be honest. People who have professional jobs are expected to look professional. And why pink hair and tattoos are considered less professional is the subject for a whole other video. But the answer that presented itself to me was quite simply because I can. I can do this to my hair. I have the time and I can afford it, so why not? Because I might not always have the time or the money for it. Who knows where my life will lead? I may be in a position where I can't afford to get my hair done. You know, I'll put it out there. It was well over $200. All this was. Not proud of it, but I look great. Can we make the lights turn on? Can we make the lights turn on? Ooh, buddy. That is what I like to see. Not everyone can. And I'm very proud to say that I can, and I'm very happy with it. I love it a lot. I'm gonna go as long as I can before I retouch it myself, because, you know, I had that money. I don't have that anymore. I spent it already. so I'm probably going to retouch it myself. That'll be a video, me redying my $200 hair. And it was such a positive experience, just all these women back there like, oh, I love your hair so much, I wish I could do that. And they have their reasons for not doing it, and those reasons are perfectly valid. But I was glad to be able to be there and be like, hey, this is a possibility. Because one girl walked out of there and she was like, you know, I might do something like this. I was like, hells yeah. I'm not worth much in the way of inspiration, but if I can inspire someone to do something ridiculous to their hair while they still can, why not? You know, I'm young. I'm 20 years old. I'm in school. Maybe when I graduate, I'll have to get a desk job where this isn't acceptable. So while I have the ability, the opportunity, I'll do it, because why the hell not? Frankly, I have my entire life to be a brunette. Might not always be able to have pink hair. I'm happy with it. What other people think doesn't matter. My name is Kiki. Thank you so much for watching. This has been VEDIO. And this episode has been brought to you by those tiny little ears that have been in the background of this whole video. Moxie! Who's a good pup? Sleepy pup. Alright, see you tomorrow.